Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is almost here, so I thought now would be a good time to throw out some predictions and see if we get any right. We're not going to talk about any leaks, we're not going to talk about any rumors, so if you're going in blind for the Direct, like me, then you're safe. Our first prediction's pretty obvious, but we're definitely going to get some more details on the Switch 2. The Joy-Cons now have mouse functionality, but is the Switch 2 going to come with some kind of portable mouse pad board thing so we can use that functionality anywhere? I'm almost certain we'll see more about the new Mario Kart. Now, it's Mario Kart, and Mario Kart always sells well, but I don't think this game alone would be a system seller like Breath of the Wild was. Personally, I wouldn't drop over $500 for one Switch 2 and a copy of Mario Kart 9. I know we just got a Metroid Prime 4 sneak peek with the last Direct, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting another one that's covering this game's new features with the Switch 2. But I'm really excited for this game, and I'm really hoping the Switch 2 comes with a Metroid Prime 4 edition where the Switch looks like the Varia suit and it comes with little morph ball thumb grips. I think it's the perfect time for Mario Odyssey 2. The first game released almost 8 years ago, it sold really well, and it is to this day one of my favorite Mario games. The original released shortly after the Switch's initial launch to really boost those sales, because during that time there wasn't really many games for the Switch. It was basically just a Zelda machine. But I think they should do the same thing for the Switch 2 here with Odyssey 2. I think the timing is just about right for a new Fire Emblem game. It's been about 2 years since Fire Emblem Engage came out, and that game was already finished about a year before that release date, so we might get a new entry in the series as a launch title for the Switch 2. Honestly, I would really like a sequel to Fire Emblem Three Houses, set in the same world, similar to what they did with Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I love the world of Three Houses and would love to see it expanded and learn more about it, but I guess a sequel would be hard because then you'd have to make one of the 4 endings canon. Huh. That is a pickle. Now, there is one Nintendo series I can think of that would really benefit from the Switch 2's new mouse functionality. Pikmin. Playing Pikmin with motion controls is honestly the most accurate and optimal way to play the series, but a mouse would be incredibly precise and probably a lot more comfortable too. Now, Pikmin 4 released almost 2 years ago, so Pikmin 5 might be a bit too soon, but they could totally do some kind of Pikmin spin-off game that experiments with the new mouse functionality. Another game that could benefit from that is the Star Fox series. They could let you control the R-Wings with the mouse. Plus, Team Star Fox never got a chance to shine with a new game on the Switch, so now could be a great time for their big return on Switch 2. And speaking of a big return, imagine if one of the new launch titles was a new F-Zero game. I wouldn't completely throw it out of the realm of possibility. I think Nintendo was testing the waters with F-Zero 99 to gauge customer interest, and it got quite a bit of engagement. It would be cool to get a new game, but if Nintendo was still hesitant, then I would just be okay with a remaster of F-Zero GX. Okay, originally this section of the script was dedicated to Tamagotchi Life 2, but thanks to Nintendo's Surprise Direct, that's no longer something I have to worry about. That game's gonna get its own video soon, so keep an eye out for that. And the last game on my list here is one I think people aren't ready for, but I think it's about time for. A new Super Smash Bros. Game. Keep in mind that Smash Ultimate came out at the end of 2018, almost 7 years ago. I have no idea where they would go or what they would do with a new entry in the series, but you can't deny that a new Smash game would absolutely sell a ton of Switch 2s. Smash Ultimate's whole shtick was that everybody was here, and that there was a ton of characters. I'm certain the roster for this new game would be a lot smaller, but would have some kind of crazy gimmick. Like, instead of 89 characters with their own movesets, it would be a roster of like 30 characters with 3 selectable movesets. Basically, every character is like 3 characters. That would be crazy. I imagine Sakurai might be willing to come back and work on it because the man doesn't know the definition of taking a break. It's really hard to imagine what a Smash game would be like without his involvement. And that about does it for my predictions. Come back to this video after the Direct and let's see how many I got right. Also, what are your predictions? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.